Hello Aquarians and Crosswatchers, welcome to your video. I want to apologize for what happened to last night's live video, and it was a complete mistake anyway. Things moving forward, back on track here. I channeled a song by Loeb and it's called Stay. I will put the song with the lyrics in the description box below. I get a lot of different messages, so I think that song might mean different things to you, not the same message for all of you, so I'm going to leave it at that. If you want to check it out, you can check out the song with the lyrics in the description box below, or you can just see what comes out in the reading here. But nevertheless, it does seem like a conversation happens, and feelings are discussed, so that would be the most broadest and general thing I could say. Anyway guys, before I get into this reading, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. So let's see what wants to come out here today. I'm doing this on October 29th. And if you're new to my channel, I am Aquarius by Aquarius, and I'm your host, Colleen. Now we have Teresa, and it says, time out. You're so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So that does talk about take care of your needs right now, okay? Take a break. Then we have Raya, I don't know exactly. It says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. But she looks like she's also meditating. So there's a lot about taking care of yourself. These two cards clearly say it's time to take care of yourself, your energy. Especially if you're having any sort of difficult conversations. The song I channeled has a lot to do with a conversation, all right? And then I hear the part in my head now that says turn the radio on, turn the radio up. Maybe you're trying to, maybe music will actually help to sort of give you peace. But definitely take care of yourself. There's a lot here. Honor your energy. You've been doing a lot, and just sort of ground yourself. Give me another card here. But it does talk about I miss you. And it says trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So either way, I do feel there's a conversation that's going to happen between you and another person. I don't know who that person is as of yet, and I may not. Okay, it can be anybody. It's a general reading. Might be a difficult conversation. You might need to even just sort of take a breather, take a break after that conversation happens, to just sort of ground yourself and process things that are said. And it could be good things or bad things, but it's just like you might just need to sort of take a breather, process something that's going on in your life, or conversation or whatnot, or between you and another person. So let's get into this. We're going to pull a Celtic spread here. I'm using the Light Seers, and I will be using Stranger Things to clarify. We have the Ten of Wands, and we have Aquarius right here. You might have a lot going on. I mean, this literally right here. These cards say it, and this card says it. Okay, if you got a lot going on, take a breather. All right, literally. This talks about a lot of stress, a lot of burden, a lot of responsibilities. That's a card of moving. Maybe some of you are, but from what we got here is definitely talking about take a breather. There's too much going on. Take some time to yourself. Three of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Wands reverse. Take some time to yourself. Yes. Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. That can talk about something significant, all right? It can talk about money. It can talk about a relationship. Whatever it is, it's just whatever is stressing you out, whatever is bothering you, whatever is burdensome right now, You got too many coals in the fire, too many responsibilities, a heavy conversation, whatever's going on. It's just strongly saying take time out. Yes. We have the Tower in the reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, this can also talk about, be careful because of how stress can represent itself in the body, all right? Not to stress yourself out and its negative impacts on health. But with the Tower moment, that can talk about a relationship. And it can talk about an argument. But it also can talk about talking about that if it's already happened, because the Tower is in the reverse. Like, it's already happened, and it's just sort of, time to talk about this, time to deal with this. For some of you, there's already been a Tower, and it's like, now we're going to talk about this. We're going to bring things to light. But time is fluid, so keep that in mind. Whatever it is, I can definitely see it's a conversation, and I can definitely see you're carrying the brunt of the burden, I feel. Tell me about the recent past. I will clarify everything. Today's readings were big time. It seemed like they're revolving around relationships. So I don't know if the planetary alignments are such. Let me see if we have how much here. Yeah, so the past has something to do with some sort of sabotage or silence around something. If somebody thought they got away with something. We have the Empress in the reverse. We have clarity in the reverse. All right, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Or a lie. Directly, this could be saying a lie. It could be talking about something that already happened, talking about the past, what happened. But regardless, somebody may miss somebody, even though if there was betrayal or deception, or someone got caught, or somebody was lying. And it's just like, regardless of all that, I miss you. Someone could be coming out to say that. But it's important to, someone might be surrendering to say, look, I miss you, and this is an ending, or this is something that you had with somebody here from the past, a relationship. And we have the Chariot in the upright, and that's very soon. And this could be with anyone. It's a close connection. It's a connection that you guys would have spent time thinking about each other, and definitely the one who's coming in is thinking about the other person. And I do feel that it's almost like I feel it's stressful. I do feel it's stressful. I don't know what happened, but it was hard. 7 and 10 of Swords, that's not easy stuff, man. The Empress is in reverse. This could be a relationship with an ex. This could be a relationship with a child. This could be a relationship with a parent. Just because of the cards I see. This can be, I have an Emperor and an Empress in the reverse. I have a Chariot in the upright. It can be between divine counterparts. It can be between, it's a close connection. All right. And it's a connection that could be family, or it is like family. Regardless, they're family to you. But the whole thing about it is there's a lot of stress and burden around it. There's like a conversation that needs to happen. And whatever happened has happened. So now this is like clearing the air. So I do feel like if somebody needs to say something, I feel like it's stressful to the person who wants to say something, but I also feel that it's equally stressful because I feel there's going to be a conversation that goes both ways. Obviously, somebody's going to have to initiate it, but I do feel like there's even some silence and some patience and self-love needed after the conversation. I think on both parts. I think it's stressful figuring out, or it's stressful just bringing up these topics from the past, getting past them. It's also time is going to be needed to process what to say. Time will be needed to process what is said. Timelines are fluid. This could be something that you're going through currently, or have recently, or could. It's a general reading. Don't have to claim this reading or anything like that. But today's readings were strongly around relationships, for sure. If I didn't say the date, today is October 29th. And my channel is Aquarius by Aquarius. And if you are authentically watching me, then you're watching me shuffle cards. You're not seeing a still screen. Let's clarify this Ten of Wands. Well, as usual, Spirit will give me a wad full of cards. Well, we're going to go down the line here. Alright, so we're starting off clarifying. We have the Three of Spokes. Alright, Three of Cups. And then we have clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Scoops. Virgo energy. Alright. Could be dealing with any one of these signs, but I feel like somebody's burdened. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Maybe there will be somebody with Virgo in their chart who is going to be part of this conversation. Alright, because I do have Virgo over here in the reverse. But the whole point is there will be a conversation. And it's I don't want to say it's a heavy conversation, but whatever happened in the past was heavy. That's fair enough to say, right? Whatever happened in the past was heavy. Whatever happened in the past was a Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Somebody feels like either there was a lie or a deception, or someone felt stabbed in the back. All right. There was obviously a cutoff and a tower between you and this person. Okay, and some time has gone by here. All right, now we have the Ace of Spokes in the reverse, clarifying the root of the situation. And that, you know, regardless, at the end of the day, there is love here. And that's where the part of the song, you know, I miss you. I miss you. I miss having your love in my life. However that love showed up. I would imagine you both miss each other's energy. And it's not here. You know, it's about missing that energy, missing that relationship. But I heard, you know, I heard the word dissolved, or it's not been around. So someone does want to come in, okay? Somebody does want to probably get together. I see the leaves falling here, but, you know, this depends where you're living at. Leaves are already falling. We have the Knight of Spokes in the reverse, clarifying the recent past, or the past. Whatever this energy is, it's the past anyway. In tarot, it shows up how it wants to show up, but it's water energy, which is Cancerian energy. But I feel like somebody wants to apologize for the past. All right, make amends for the past. So someone's heavily burdened. Somebody misses the relationship, misses the connection, misses the love, and somebody is burdened by the past and wants to make amends for the past. Maybe nobody has come forward to say how they feel, but really it's two people going to have a conversation. And it's going to take some grounding to have this conversation. It's going to take grounding for someone to come forward and have the conversation. And I think it's going to take some, I just keep hearing woosa. I just think it's going to take some grounding to process what is said in the conversation. And I feel on both parts. That's just my feeling. Now we have the Empress in the reverse. That's Divine Feminine, the Mother, the Yen. Okay, but it's in the reverse. And clarifying that, we got the Hangman. And the Hangman is Pisces energy. But the Hangman is a card of there's no movement until something is processed. Until something is figured out. Like the person that is in limbo doesn't make a movement until they figure something out. And maybe that's where meditation will help, because maybe someone's trying to figure out what to say and they need to ground themselves. But also somebody in Divine Feminine energy, Mother energy, Empress energy could have been left hanging. Literal signs for that are Taurus, Libra. Okay, it doesn't have to be any of these signs, but it's the energy that somebody left someone hanging. Some time has gone by and someone's trying to figure out something. And in this case, someone's trying to figure out how to say what they want to say, be genuine, articulate what they want to say. The near future, not having very much clarity. Okay, the near future can be tomorrow, can be a month from now, can be the beginning of next year. The near future is the near future. Okay, but it's also the future, and it will represent how it wants to. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse and is clarified by the Three of Strands. Well, this is the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands talk about things we can expect. I know my Amazon package is showing up tomorrow. But I want to clarify it again, because we have no clarity, and then, you know, this would be like if I were to just read it straight out. Nobody knows what the future holds, right? There's no clarity about the future. So I want to clarify that more. And then these cards would be for here, and I'll just put them in place. And then obviously that's great, because the final cards, we will pull them out for the final cards. I want to know more about the Three of Strands and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Strands reverse. We go from the 10, which is a 0, to a new beginning, which is a 1. The 10 of Strands is a 10 of Wands reverse. Alright? And again, we have this 3 of Wands. So, really, I feel like somebody doesn't know what the future holds, but somebody, I feel like they just want to have a communication. Look, we have the Lovers here. It's a decision to communicate, to talk. It's a very close connection, but it's a connection that whenever this tower happened, it stung and it hurt. And there's probably been no connection since then, or very little. I don't think any. I feel like somebody's burdened and wants to start over, or at least talk, but somebody doesn't know if the other person wants to. You know, 10 of Strands is in the reverse. We start out with it in the upright. So the near future, it's almost like, well, I don't know if we can get past this unless we communicate. So somebody's got to come forward and communicate. Somebody, I feel, is trying to do that. You know, somebody's sort of looking literally at the Empress. We have the Sun looking at the Empress. Like I said, for some of you, it could be a child, but we have also Leo energy, or someone who's just very happy, or a Divine Masculine, because the Sun is Divine Masculine, looking at the Empress. So somebody wants to communicate, and somebody, if you haven't spoke to this person, I feel they don't know exactly what your energy is, but I feel like somebody just really wants to connect. And then you can see it looks like here's some sort of age difference, even though the cards don't show that, just the pictures. So I'm only going on the pictures with that. I really feel like whoever's going to say the first word does not know what to expect, but wants the best, is expecting the best. Look, I just can't help but show you the cards that come out from here, you know, 8 of Scoops and the Lovers. I mean, you see 2 and you see 2. So I do know that this person wants to communicate. I do know that this person is more than happy to communicate with the Empress. But the whole thing is, I feel like the Empress was left on red. I feel like the Empress is the one that's been hanging around here, not knowing what the heck is going on, is what I feel. So the Empress is yin energy, divine feminine, the mother. Okay, but there could be somebody who is literal Taurus, Libra, or Venus in their chart. Tell me about the Hermit reverse as Virgo energy, clarified by the 9 of Strands in reverse. That's what came out. The 9 of Strands is the 9 of Wands. I feel like it's almost here, but I want to clarify it again. Knight of Spokes. So this is a person who, somebody probably owes somebody an apology, or maybe even both people. Nobody's really spoken about what's on their mind. This is the past, but here, someone's energy is now like, I'm ready to talk, but I don't know. Like, I'm almost ready to talk. Like someone's, you can tell someone's arms are folded, but this is usually someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. Someone who's ready and available to talk and to participate. But I feel because they're not sure how you feel, I feel like first it might be some awkward space, maybe. If you guys are face to face, maybe some silence. But again, I feel more stronger than anything. Someone doesn't know how to say what they want to say. They know how to feel what they feel, but they don't know how to put it into a word. So someone is just sort of there in their feelings, but they make themselves present. They come out. There's a card hidden behind here. What is hidden? Something's hidden with this person's feelings. And but they're about ready to come out, whoever this is, about ready to make, I'm hearing, make their debut in Page of Dice. Gemini energy right there, but it's Page of Swords. Like I said, somebody's not going to know if you guys can make amends for the past. If there's no conversation. So looks like someone's trying to prepare or build up or ground themselves for a conversation. I do feel like this energy here with the shark, I know what it says, but I'm feeling this energy here. I feel like someone's coming in on an instinct. And I do feel like I said, somebody, and you know, this is a card of great instinct. Okay, the Knight of Spokes is it's a Cancerian card, but it's also a card of, and there's a person showing up younger than the Empress, okay, too. But there's this energy of the Knight of Spokes here, like this very standoffish or cold. But this talks about trusting the instinct. Now the shark, you know, is that, you know, that cold fish, but it goes on instinct. And I do feel like someone is cold, and they're probably going to wait to see a reaction. And I don't mean like I feel like they're going to read your reaction through feelings and instincts. I feel like this is a highly instinctive person. They might have water in their moon sign. Someone who is really just very instinctive and is going to pay attention to the other person's probably facial expressions. I feel like they can really read people, especially through facial expressions. But this is a person who they can feel it too. Maybe just getting in the vicinity and they can feel, but they're not saying anything. And they might be very hard to read. But if they're like this, they're not going to be hard to read at all. If they have their arms folded over, you're going to know right away. They don't want to talk. They're closed off. But I feel like that you're going to see them and they're not going to say much. And they're going to read your energy before they, whatever their next move is. But I really feel like you guys do want to talk. I feel like it's equal. Like in the song, Lisa Loeb, you know, stay. You know, I missed you. I do feel, you know, it's like a very, I don't know if it's an ex-lover. I don't know if it's an ex-lover. I just know that it's a strong connection and a close connection. And I do feel it's a connection where, you enjoy talking to them, they enjoy talking to you, and I do know it's a connection that was missed on both sides. So in the environment, we have the Seven of Wands reverse, and we have the Eight of Scoops. So this Eight of Scoops is Eight of Pentacles, and it talks about focus. Like those two who are eating the ice cream really need to focus and pay attention, because if not, the ice creams, they're going to fall off of there, right? It's going to melt. So it's attention to detail here. But Seven of Wands in the reverse, somebody surrenders and focuses. And I feel that's this person who sort of wants to start or initiate, not knowing exactly how to. It does seem like there's a younger person who wants to start and initiate, not really knowing how to, but just going to fill it out kind of thing. I'm just going to feel it out. And I do feel that's the person who's going to be in the Seven of Wands reverse, and they're going to focus. They're going to let their guard down, because this is a person who, this looks guarded and that looks guarded, right? Protected. You both can mirror each other in that way, but I feel like they let their guard down. And they focus on just the energy and space between you, and just have an honest conversation. And there's the Moon reverse. That's proof of that. The Moon reverse is getting just saying what comes to mind or comes to heart, really. Because it's a page of spokes, and the spokes is water, and the moon is water, and it's emotions. Could be a Pisces, but somebody wants to say what they want to say, and they're just going to focus on it. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. It's clarified by the Lovers. Like I said, whatever happened, it was painful. And because it was painful, there was some burden to carry. Somebody was carrying the brunt of something, because there's a relationship. There was love here, and there was a connection, and it just fell off. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. It is clarified by the Lovers. We got Nine of Dice, which is Nine of Swords. And it landed on the Three of Wands. I feel like somebody can't get out of their mind whatever happened in the past. And I feel like somebody also can't rest until they connect and just say what they want to say. I feel somebody really can't rest until they do that. Tell me about the Lovers. Well, the Sun flipped out. And the Empress flipped out. So I think that's important. It's important to this person that you guys speak. Tell me about the Lovers. Death. Change. Pluto. Could even happen when Pluto enters Aquarius in November, but it's change. Alright. Death is Pluto. Always talks about change. This person is just really wanting to change things. Not repeat the past. Maybe talk about things. but nevertheless change things in a positive direction and a happy direction. Because we have the sun again in the upright. There's this, it looks like a younger energy. It doesn't have to be, but it's also Leo energy. But you see this happy person here, and then you have the King of Dice. I don't know why they gave Aquarius such a screwed up card, but anyway, this is the King of Dice. And it's reversed. I also am drawn to an age difference, you know, and I already was. So anyways, I feel like someone's just missing your energy, does want to connect. Tell me about the outcome. I've got a Six of Cups. Tell me about that Six of Cups. Doesn't want to talk. I'm telling you, it's hard for this person to talk. The world. Again, I can't help. A younger hand, older hand. Fixed energy of Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. But this is the thing. It doesn't matter. And there's an age difference here. Younger, older. I don't know how much time has gone by. Maybe even knew this person when they were younger or vice versa. It doesn't really matter about that. Okay, I'm going to waste too much time with that. But this person thinks the world of you, and I don't think age even matters. I don't think how much time has went by even matters. You know, the soul is ageless. Tell me about the Three of Swords. And like I said, this could be any person. Could be any person that you have this close connection with or who misses you. We have the Nine of Spokes in reverse. That's clarifying the Three of Swords. You know, this Three of Swords is healing, and this is a wish fulfillment right here. You know, somebody is going to come around and want to heal this with you. Vice versa. So it could go either way. Justice is some sort of injustice happened here. Or it could be a Libra involved. But then we have the Ten of Scoops, you know. Somebody is just, you know, the whole thing, it's just not fair. Because this is a close family member, or this person feels like family. And whatever happened, it just, I think it doesn't even matter. Maybe even family came between you guys. I don't know. Tell me about the I don't know. I was going to say Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, landed on the Sleepless Nights, Temperance and reverse. Someone is really focused, okay, maybe when they're at work or maybe when they're by themselves. This person's alone. This person is distracted though, when this person is supposed to be focused. And it has a lot to do with whatever keeps them awake at night, and it's Temperance and reverse, okay. Again, it's this is Sagittarius energy, but this is not the right energy to be in. Someone is extremely distracted when they should be focused. And this is a card of focus. But if you notice, things are sort of piling up. They're not really focused. So in this person's life, I feel like in this person's life, they need to focus on, healing is a two-way street. But at least if they attempt to, they know that they've attempted to. They can sleep better. They tried. Nobody can change anybody's free will. So somebody may attempt to do the right thing, and they'll feel good about that, even if the other party is rejecting. But I don't see that. I really feel like you do want to connect with this person. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So tell me, why is it in the reverse? It's Earth energy, but tell me why. Oh, this one came out. King of Swords reverse. So this is Earth and Air. And like I said, you could be dealing with any sign. But somebody is looking at doing the right thing here. We keep seeing this. Someone could even have curly hair, all right, or when they were younger they had curly hair, because this is someone just keeps looking and they want to do the right thing. They want to do the right thing, and it definitely has something to do with Aquarius and another person. And I don't know who's going to make the first move. But I do think, I just keep looking at this. I think it'll be a nice conversation. All right? I don't see a Hierophant. I don't see that. I do see the Lovers, but the Lovers is a decision and a close connection. Sometimes it's related to a twin flame for me, but it's this could be anybody. Don't think it's like an ex, like lover or husband or spouse or something. Give me another one. I don't know why. It's a good card, but it's one of my least favorite cards in this deck. But this actually came out first. This came out second. And this says, personal choice, as we're closing out here. Personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? And embrace these qualities. Okay, so if you are trying to reach out to someone and trying to find the courage, what animal would you be? What animal would you be? I'd still be the one-eyed squid. I would slither my way in there some way. That's just me. I would use my intelligence to get myself anywhere I needed to go. I've said that many times in the past, and people make fun of it, but I would be the squid. What would you be? What would this person who wants to connect with you, what would they be? Anyway, we have squirrel, always prepared. And that's like earth energy too. There might be somebody who sees you as always prepared, but it might be someone who always tries to prepare themselves as well. But I feel like you guys are very similar. Look at the same energy. I'm just drawn to this. And it says, you are the expert of hard work and play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. I do feel like there's a meeting coming up. I do feel like you guys have planned a meeting, possibly in the 5D, wrote it in your chart or something like that. I think that whatever happened for a reason, regardless if it hurt, if it was painful. Definitely painful reason. Painful lessons happen for a very big reason. Anyway, I do feel that there's going to be a conversation here. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Aquarius by Aquarius, and namaste, my friends.